Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and a very happy May 1st to you. You guys know what this means. Today is the first official day of Everyday May. And if you're new to my channel and you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's pretty self-explanatory. Welcome. You're about to get 31 videos straight from me. We're going to be posting a new video every day here on YouTube for your viewing pleasure. And it is my personal favorite month of the year. I absolutely love being here every day, hanging out with you guys. We have lots of fun content planned. And if you want to check back every day to see a new video from me, you can absolutely do so. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, click like, give me a thumbs up, all that good stuff. If you want to see a new video every day, so today is the official start of Everyday May 2024. Time remains a mystery to me, my friends. Time is, I don't even know what to say about that. But yes, it is in fact May. Welcome. Now, it's practically tradition at this point for me to start my Everyday May videos with a favorites video and wrap up the last month so that we can go forward and embark on the month journey together with new vigor, a clean slate, if you will. So let's do that, shall we? I'm going to start off with a couple of skincare empties because your girl has been a good girl. She's been very consistent with my skincare routine pretty much since I first met with my dermatologist, Dr. Bolesny, back at the end of last year. I've been trying to be as consistent as possible with my skincare routine. Obviously, I like to dabble and try a few new bits here and there, but for the most part, I have been keeping up with my skincare routine using the same products, and my skin has been very happy for it. So I only have a few empties, but otherwise, my routine remains the same. We've got the vitamin C, we've got the moisturizer, we've got the sunscreen, we've got the retinol. We're keeping the skincare routine to a minimum. So a few things that I used up: my Tatcha Kissu lip mask. I love this lip mask so much. I actually bought a refill for myself and a few for the giveaways for Everyday May. Stay tuned. That'll be coming later, but stay tuned. I love this lip mask. It feels divine on the lips. Tatcha really does. They make some beautiful things. It's very spendy, but the products are gorgeous. So the Kissu lip mask I have used up to its final nubbin, and I do have a refill. Love to keep that one on my bathroom counter. Sometimes I move it to my bedside table. It kind of just depends. You know, I got lip balms everywhere. Lip balms, lip oils, lip butters. They're all over the place. Sorry, we're really losing the light here. The Vichy Mineral 89 Serum. I'm letting you know that this is an empty because I've just been scraping out the bottom of this, but I've been using this for many years now, but as time goes on, my appreciation continues to grow for this. I really love this as a serum. It wears very well under makeup, and my skin just feels very happy whenever I use it. I have an endless supply. Thank you so much to the Vichy team. They keep me stocked with this, but I really love to use it. It's not something I used to travel with, but I have been traveling with it now. I take it everywhere with me, and it's just kind of that gorgeous, hydrating serum that just doesn't hurt your skin. If you have sensitive skin, this is a perfect product for you. I love it so much, and I absolutely do have a refill of that. Now, the moisturizer that I used up this month, I think I have like 2 more uses out of this, but this is the Dupe Instant Angel Lipid Rich Moisturizer. I used this based off of your guys' recommendations. So many of you recommended this to me, said it's an amazing moisturizer. At first, I really couldn't get past the smell. I was like, this smells like chemical tin something, like it has this like a paint tin smell, which is very bizarre, but how it looks, how it wears, how my skin feels when I put it on, oh, it is a beautiful moisturizer. I'm hemming and hawing because I have a couple of moisturizers that I have on backup that I kind of just want to make my way through, but this is something I will definitely repurchase in the future and use again. It's a gorgeous moisturizer, and my skin was very happy, feeling very dewy with it on my face. So this has been a joy, and I'm sad to see this go. I love her. Those are my empties. That was it. Nice and quick. But I do have a new cleanser that I wanted to talk about. This is the Rhode Pineapple Refresh JA Daily Cleanser. I love it. I love a good creamy cleanser that doesn't make your skin feel stripped. It doesn't get too foamy, so it's annoying to wash off. It's kind of that perfect in between. I love the Glow Recipe Avocado Cleanser that I've continued to use. I still have it. I've got backups of it, but I just wanted to try this. I got it in a PR package, and I was like, wow, this is really nice. I really love the smell. It honestly actually has a very similar smell to the Glow Recipe one. It's nice and goopy and creamy, and it just feels good. I have very dry, sensitive skin, so cleansers can be a little bit of a hit or miss for me. I don't like it to be too smelly. I don't like a cleanser that burns my eyes. Like, it kind of just, it ticks all my boxes. So if you're looking for a new cleanser to try, it's very simple, it's very gentle, and I've definitely been enjoying it. Moving on to the beauty favorites. Not too many new beauty things as of this moment. I was traveled a lot in April. My makeup bag pretty much stayed the same. You guys know what my favorites are. But I've really been enjoying my go-to makeup look. I've been so happy with how my skin has been looking. I've been using the same things. Like the House Labs foundation has pretty much been a revelation for me at this point. I have been shouting about it from the rooftops. I've been telling everyone who will listen to me how beautiful this foundation is. My skin has been so happy with it. The only thing is sometimes it can be like very, very glowy. Like if I am in an event scenario, or if I'm a little bit nervous, if I'm a little bit warm, I'm sweating a little bit, this can be like very, very glowy. Like this wouldn't be my go-to event or like a photo shoot foundation. I'd need something to be a little bit less dewy all over my face. But for my everyday wear, for my everyday wet enjoyment on my face, it's beautiful. I love this so much. I have the shade 110 and 160, depending on whether or not I have a fake tan on. And this has just been so gorgeous. I can't get enough of it. It's been so lovely. I've kind of just been embracing a little bit more coverage in my everyday makeup, just because sometimes I get it. I love clean girl makeup, but when I am taking photos and when I am filming videos and I'm going to events, sometimes I'm like, you know what? I do just want a little bit more coverage. I do want to look a little bit more fabulous. And it's been the one. That paired with like the Vive cream bronzer, my Armani Luminous Silk concealers, like the everyday makeup bag has just kind of been rolling and being the same. So nothing really new to see there. Everything kind of stayed the same. For blushes, I wanted to give you an update on the Patrick Ta blush. This is in the shade Just Enough. And this was the new pink he came out with. And this is the one where I was like, you don't need a new blush. Do not buy a new blush. I don't need another pink blush, but I have the other, I think it's the She's a Doll shade. I have the other pink blush in my collection. I don't really love it. I don't ever reach for it. And I was like, you know what? I just feel like this would be my perfect pink. If I were to have a Patrick Ta blush, like this would be the one that I would do. So I did end up picking it up. And I believe I mentioned this the first time in that little first impressions review video I posted. It's such a bizarre phenomenon because when you look at the cream and the powder blush, this one looks more cool toned, this one looks more warm. It is the opposite when you apply it to the face. When you apply the powder, it comes off very like warm and corally, and the cream is very, very cool and bright. I don't know if that's just my face. I saw a few of you comment the same thing, that you had a similar experience. So that's a little bit bizarre for me. So I really haven't touched the powder blush because I don't love the tone. I don't love how it comes off on me, but this cream, it's okay. This is a favorite as well as an unfavorite for me this month because I love this cream shade. It is so wet. It is so dewy and beautiful on the skin. It lasts really well. It applies beautifully. I love my Nude Sticks Bareback blush, but that's a Nudies matte. It's very matte on the skin and it looks so nice. Even popping a little bit of this on top, I'm like, it just adds that gorgeous dew. And the pink just has a really nice undertone. But I don't like the powder. So I'm torn because I don't want to be like, yes, this is a beautiful blush. I love it. I'm using it, which is true, but I'm also not using half of it. So it's going to be that scenario just like the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate palette where I love the contour, but I never use the highlight. It's the same for this where I would reach for the cream, but I'm not using the powder. So it's just the formula is really, really nice in the cream. So I don't think I'll keep this in my daily rotation. I do think I'll reach for other blushes, but the cream is wow. And I hope that someday perhaps Patrick Ta would consider selling them individually, separate them. That's absolutely not going to be the case, but I'm just, letting you know. I have been using that blush and I enjoy it, but only 50% of it. Now, I simply must address the most exciting update for beauty tools ever. I don't know how I can say this in any other way, but I'm just so positively thrilled that Morphe finally heard our cries, whether it be my cries or all of our cries. I don't know how many other people were screaming about this, but they basically came out with a big set of brushes in collaboration with Makeup by Ariel, who is a fabulous celebrity makeup artist. And this brush, this A14 brush, pretty much changed my life. I don't use any of the other brushes in that very pricey set that I bought. They have a set with all the brushes and then they have a face set. It was the only way that you could get your hands on this A14 brush. And I was like, listen, mine is falling apart. It's literally crumbling away. I needed a backup, okay? But I didn't want to buy another entire set of all the brushes. It's such a waste of money. It's a waste of brushes for me because I have my other favorites. So I was just positively ecstatic when they finally released the brushes in single form. So I did pick up another one for myself. I also bought a backup and I also bought some for some giveaways coming up. This brush is pretty much since I got that set and I first tried it, it's exclusively the brush that I have used for blending out my concealer and blending out my setting powder. And it just, I don't know what it is. The shape, the handle, the fluffiness of the bristles, just all of it. It's a perfect brush. You can see the difference in, this is the new one and this is the one that I've been using. We've got a lot of wear, and use on this one. It's definitely become extra fluffy, which I really love for powder. So I wanted to have one for concealer and one for powder, so I'm not using the same brush all the time for both of those things. So finally, guys, it has happened. The time is nigh. Morphe has officially released the individual brushes, and the A14 is the one that I just can't get enough of. They really did such a fabulous job on that brush, and yeah, it has happened. We are thrilled. Blessed be. A little update for you on the brows. Now, I'm like, what are my brows? I feel like today was a good brow day. I just wanted to let you know. Today was a lighter brow day. I told you there's many brow products that I use and love. This is the Dior Blonde Brow Styler. I love to use that. If I want a lighter, fluffier brow, I just do a couple little hairs filled in. And then this month I tested out and have been using the Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's so hard for me to say. Everyone's like, you're vocal fry. I'm like, I'm just thirsty. The Brow Freeze Gel. This is beautiful. This is what has lifted my brows on this fine day. I have been using it and loving it. I really love the packaging. It's very satisfying. But the thing I love about this the most is that it's got a really sturdy brush. My other clear brow gels that I have a really wiggly, wobbly brush. And that can kind of be annoying if I want to get a really nice specific stroke. It's a very comfortable product to use. And the gel is beautiful. It holds, it stays, and I also have been using it in my pony. I used it for my little sideburns today, and that was actually the only time I've used that in my hair. But I was like, oh, that worked so perfectly. If you have really annoying little fluffy flyaways like I do when you're trying to do an updo, just know it works for that as well. It's clear, it's nice, it's great. It's approved. I've continued my little love affair with the Lisa Eldridge Kitten Lash Mascara. I'm actually not wearing mascara today. I have, I enjoy a no mascara look. I actually just did a photo shoot in Toronto with no mascara. I did no eye makeup, nothing on my eyeballs. And sometimes I just feel more comfortable like that. I kind of love the idea of existing this way in my everyday life. And then if I want to pack a punch, do something more glam and fun, like that's when I do my eye makeup. It's also so relieving at the end of a day. If you've had a really long day, you're really tired, and you go to wash your face with makeup off, to not have to remove your mascara is really such a delight. It's such a treat when you go to bed and you're like, oh yeah, this is gonna take me 5 seconds. This is so nice. With that being said, this is the mascara that I've continued to love and use. It really is a magical product. If you guys have tried this mascara, you'll absolutely know what I'm talking about. It's just that perfect in-between of all mascaras. It's like equally lifting, volumizing. It doesn't flake, it doesn't raccoon, it doesn't move. It's really beautiful and just ticks all the boxes. The reason why I'm mentioning this now is because I am afraid that this is now an empty, because it has started to flake a little bit, which it hadn't done at all for weeks and weeks and weeks. Like since I used it, it's been perfect. But there was a few weeks there where I was like doing full glam, my version of a glam, every single day and wearing this every day. So she has seen some life. She has been through some things with me, but I do think it's starting to dry out a little bit. But wow, what a beautiful experience with this mascara. I have nothing but great things to say, and it is absolutely mascara I will use again in the future. It's so, so good. A final product I wanted to mention is one that I actually just got new in. This is the new Kosas Hot Liner. This is the hyaluronic acid contouring lip liner. This is in the shade 100. It's got a little sharpener in here, which is very cute, but I really like this color. It's the color I am wearing today. It's very nice and light. It's still warmer than the OG NYX Nude Beige. I've pretty much, I hear you guys, a lot of you have been recommending the ColourPop lip pencils, and I see you and I hear you and I screenshot it every time. I forget right now which shades. I want to say BFF and Ashton or something. Don't hold me to that, but you guys have been amazing at recommending potential dupes for the classic NYX Nude Beige, which I still intend to try out. Just watch this space. We'll do it. This one just came in a PR package, so I just tried it. So it's not the same, but it is a beautiful color. I've been using this for the last week, and then obviously up until then, I have been living in the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude Lip Cheat Lip Pencil. That's the one that I've pretty much been wearing all month long, right up until I got this. So very creamy, very nice, very comfortable for everyday wear. The Charlotte Tilbury one is a little bit more dry. It's just a little bit on the drier side. So if you have very dry lips like I do, sometimes it can be, but I do love the color. So there's that. Now the final, it just started hailing outside. Well, we'll find out later if you guys can hear this. I'll try to create a little barrier here, but I just wanted to tell you my final favorite. That's been the hair favorite. I've brought back out the waver, okay? I did a full tutorial on this. If you missed that, I'm gonna link it here for you, how I do my beach waves. There's absolutely nothing difficult or exciting about this. It's literally a tool that I just run through my hair, but I am totally bringing this back for spring and summer. It is one of the easiest, like one of my favorite go-to easiest hairstyles to do for sure. I don't know what took me so long. I guess I've just been like feeling the spring and summer vibes and wanting to bring back those beachy waves. But the reason why I love this specific one versus other crimpers that I've had and used in the past is that this is a jumbo one. It's extra thick, it's extra wide, so it doesn't give that crimpy look. It gives more of that beachy waves look, which I love. This has been a huge favorite of mine in the past, and I am bringing that back out. And it had been a while since I had done my hair in that manner, but I was re-inspired by it, and I love to be re-inspired by the things that we already have. So brace yourself, lots of beachy waves coming your way. And look at that, the leaf blower man is back. Oh my, we just, you know, so I'm gonna love you and leave you here. That is a wrap. Those are all of the things that I have been loving over the last month, and I am so excited that it is officially May and Everyday May is here again in 2024. So again, I hope you guys are thrilled. Please come back every day for a new video for the next 31 days. And please let me know in the comments down below as well if there's anything in particular that you wanna see from me over the next month. Love you all. Thanks so much for being here and for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for a new video. Bye!